Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm G, this time with a demo impression of Ghostrunner. Now this game came out last year. It came out around the same time as Cyberpunk. It's completely different in the game and the way you play, but it's cool. I mean, the graphics are cool, the universe is really cool. That thing is Cyberpunk to its core. And I'd even say it's more Cyberpunk than Cyberpunk 77. That said, it is very fast and it's very hard to play. You don't really have time to soak in the scenario because at some point you will be shot at and there'll be a lot of traps for you, so you need to move everywhere really fast, and if you have to complete everything on a single shot and a single run. I recently also tried another game that I didn't make a review of it because it was just so bad, which is called Speedrun, which is the same thing, only this Speedrun was made with pixels. It's like no jump, shoot, jump, you know, you have to realize where everything is, what's going to happen, so you will die a lot before you realize what the hell you are supposed to do. But on Speedrun, I just immediately, I tried it for like 10 minutes, maybe 15, and I just said, okay, this is not for me, this is just boring. I'm just dying a lot, like, you know, you have to be a kind of person that likes Flappy Birds to enjoy that kind of game. This is kind of the same. I mean, you have to be a person who really enjoys getting beat up, or maybe challenging yourself to do it to really enjoy it. But if you're like me, if you're a casual player and you just want to, you know, get to the end of the mission, you probably stress a lot. And I did stress a lot to finish the game. Once I got the right combination and I finished the level, I didn't have that sense of achievement. I always had that sense of relief. Okay, okay, I finished this. Let me go to the other one. But I was really struggling to enjoy the demo. It's not my type of game. There's people will enjoy it. I think the game came out last year, so there's still people play it. I can see people doing streaming on it, but it's not for me. It's really complicated. Also, it uses the triggers more than the buttons to do combinations, which is something that was like that by default. I had to change the camera sensitivity. I had to change the buttons because I was telling me to jump with the R1 with the R1 trigger, and I'm used to jump with X. Also, doing the action has to be with the R2, which is the trigger, and I don't like playing games where hits are with triggers. I like to play shooting games with triggers, not action games. So yeah, then there's slow time, there's grabbing, which is using the L1 and L2, which made me use both triggers. So you know, there's a lot of things going on. You know, there's a lot of commands, a lot of things going on. There's enemies attacking you from multiple places. Maybe you catch one, but the other one on the other platform sees you and kills you. So yeah,
spotted in the area.
I really think that this game, if it was a third-person game, would work a lot better because you can see your character in relation to the enemy, and also you can see where you're grabbing in the walls or grabbing on the ledges. With being a first-person, you know, being so close to the action, it really doesn't allow you to measure distances that well, or maybe measure the danger of each scenario that you face. But also, you don't have really any time to reach a scenario, look around and see, okay, there's an enemy there, and try to figure it out. You don't really have that. You have that when you're in void mode. The void mode does give you that sense when you're kind of in the cyber world, but also it gives you a sense of vertigo. You know, you feel like you're walking on glass or something like that. You know, you really felt that sense of fight, which that I enjoyed. I enjoy the part where you feel like there's no floor, and you have that platform gameplay. I like that platform gameplay, and the running is cool. But when you have to face enemies and have multiple enemies, and then you have to do this, like kill 4 enemies in the single run, you know, you can stop midway and go back and then kill the other 2 and something like that. Yeah, I don't know. It's not for me. It's all I can say. Fortunately, it does offer you one really cool image that I use for my background image right now. So yeah, in that sense, the demo wasn't a complete waste. It's not a waste. It's not a waste. If you enjoy this type of challenges, yeah, go right ahead, try it out. The game came out last year, late 2020. So yeah, maybe it's for you. It's certainly not for me, and you know, it's very stressful. So that's it. That's just my impression on it. If you enjoyed this video, if this video helps you maybe get the game or not get the game, please leave it a like and subscribe. And as always, have a great game, guys.
Prisoner threat level extremely high. Prisoner released.
Free at last. Pleasure to meet you. Face to face, that is. Now, let's take a look inside. This may feel a little strange.
Enough! I'll handle things from here on.